you could just share, I should say, share your journey of how all of the things that you've experienced as far as alopecia and being in the car accident and just being active and winning all these medals and all of the, how has that been like a testimony or yeah, a testimony to help other people?
I always say, if God did this for me, he can do it for you. No matter what obstacles come in your life, incident, accidents, or mishaps, you can come out of anything if you believe. Trust God. So nothing, he knew all this was going to happen to me anyway. I just had to be ready to be a test for a testimony.
Greetings and welcome to the Elevated Flow podcast. I'm your host, Coach Flo, aka the Black Rowing Queen. The Elevated Flow podcast spotlights elite and everyday female athletes over 40, sharing how they elevate their game and their flow in sports, wellness, and life. These are powerful stories of strength, resilience, wisdom, and inspiration to help women stay active, age strong, and pass the torch to the next generation. I have a special guest with me today. Please help me welcome Miss Maggie McCullom. How are you today?
Just wonderful today.
Awesome.
I'm glad to be here.
Awesome. Well, I see you got the memo for the orange shirt. I love it. All right. So let me give you a formal introduction. Miss Maggie McCullom is a proud native of Brookhaven, Mississippi, raised in a faith-filled home led by her grandfather, a Baptist minister. From an early age, she stood out in both academics and athletics, excelling in basketball and softball throughout her community. She earned an associate degree in early childhood education from Copiah Lincoln Junior College before building a distinguished 48-year career in public service. 25 years with Fulton County government and 23 years with the Fulton County school system. That's amazing. After a serious car accident in 2013, Maggie turned her recovery into a powerful comeback story. She reignited her athletic spirit by training and competing in senior sports, including swimming, basketball, powerlifting, and field events such as shot put, discus, and hammer throw. Since 2017, she has competed nationally, earning more than 50 medals and 16 ribbons at local, state, and national championships. That is amazing. Include gold and silver medals in powerlifting. We're going to talk about this powerlifting, okay? Tai Chi, cornhole, and basketball. Now retired, but far from resting, Maggie continues to inspire others to get moving physically, mentally, and spiritually. Her mantra, don't sit on the sidelines of life, get up and make your mark. She embodies resilience, purpose, and joy in motion at every age. Welcome, Miss Maggie McCullom. How are you? Wow, that is a powerful bio.
Wow. Thank you so much. I am doing well. I'm excited about what we will be talking about today because I have some bigger plans ahead.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, let's get into it because you already have between the medals and the ribbons, you have 66. and if you don't mind, how old are you?
I'm 65.
Okay, so she has a medal for one more than how old she is. One medal for every year. Yes, that is amazing. That is amazing. So congratulations on all of your accomplishments.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
So let's just go way back. If you can remember, what age were you when you first started playing sports?
Actually, I was in the 9th grade when I started playing basketball.
Okay.
Yes.
And
And
how
probably
did you get involved?
Well, I decided that I wanted to try something different,
Mhm.
and I decided to try out for basketball. I tried cheerleading, but that wasn't for me.
Okay.
So I decided to try something else. So basketball, they let me in.
Okay. Okay.
And once I got in, it was on. It was on.
Now how tall are you?
I'm 4 feet 11.
Oh,
It's
you're 4'11". You must have been a
a
forward
guard,
or a guard? A
guard,
guard.
a
Wow, so
guard.
you were like, what do you call it? Dipping and dodging and going under
That's all I
people
had
and
to do. That's all I had to do. Pass the ball, pass the ball. That's all I had to do in basketball. Yeah, yeah.
well, when you finished playing basketball in high school, then what did you do? How did you transition to playing other sports?
Actually, I played softball in the community, and we probably started when we were 16.
Okay.
After that, it was just on. It was just on. I was very good in softball.
Okay.
I played third base, and I was hot on that corner. Hot.
Okay, so I know they had a nickname for you. What was the name? What was the name? Come on, share it. I know they had a nickname for you.
Stuff.
Hot stuff. All right now. I love it. Awesome. Awesome. Well, you know what? I love the way you bridge your story of faith and service and sports. And before you came back from that, before we get into your incredible comeback after that accident, tell us what grounded you and what are you grateful for after all these years of competing and giving back?
I'm more grateful for my health,
Mhm.
actually, and to not be somewhere sitting by the sideline saying, I can't do it, I can't do it. I was motivated to do something different once I left the workforce.
Okay.
And in transition of doing that, it just popped up. It just popped up. Some things are meant for you,
Mhm.
and you take those things that God has in store for you and you use them.
Right.
You don't know who life that you may affect
Mhm.
doing just sports, walking, just walking.
Right, right, right.
Doesn't have to be anything physically fit to do, but just start walking.
Say it all the
And
time.
that's a
Mhm.
That's an Olympic event there,
Right,
walking.
right, right.
So I walk too. I walk probably 5 miles a day, 5 days a week,
Okay.
just to see the community, to see how everything is growing, not just my neighborhood. I probably hit at least 15 neighborhoods in a week.
Hmm. Really?
Yeah, yeah.
That's amazing. So you drive to where you walk so that you can see other
No,
communities?
I walk to where I go.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Oh,
So
yeah.
you just talked about what God gave you and how it can improve and impact other people's lives. How would you say your grandfather's influence shaped your sense of discipline and resilience?
Well, he knew the God that was of the whole world, and he would preach it to you as you sit down by his knee. He would always tell you things that you should and should not do. And if those things don't go the way they should, then there are consequences. So he and my grandmother was a great influence in my life to love seniors and to do what they ask you to do and to help them in any way. As a little girl,
Okay.
going to the store for them, they don't feel like walking where I go for
Mhm.
you. You can give me something, but you really don't have to.
Mhm.
So he was a great influence, him and my grandmother.
Okay. So when you look back on those early days in playing sports, you talked about playing softball in the community and playing basketball and in high school. What stands out to you the most about who you were as a young athlete? Now thinking about yourself as an older athlete.
It was just fun then.
Okay.
It was just something to do. You get out of the house and you go places. So it was just fun.
So it sounds like it's fun now too, because it brought you back. You came back to it.
It's much more fun now at a season age.
I love that word. Yeah.
It's like you don't have to sit around. You don't have to say I'm bored. You don't have to wait to meet people. You can meet people as you go.
Hmm.
And that's what's so much fun about it is the people that you meet in different states, areas of life, even in this city.
Hmm.
I'm always meeting somebody, telling them to get off the couch.
Oh, I love it. I love it. And have
Yes.
you seen some people get off the couch as a result of that?
If you're listening right now and you're thinking, Coach Flo, I know I need to get moving, but I don't know where to start. Or you've been moving, but you feel stuck. Maybe you hit a plateau. This message is for you. I created a 21-day Get Active, Stay Active challenge just for women like you. It's simple, it doesn't take much time, and it's doable even if you can only work out at home. This challenge is designed not only to help you build strength and momentum, it's designed to build confidence and consistency without feeling overwhelmed. Every day, you'll get clear guidance and small, powerful steps that add up to big results. By the end of the 21 days, you'll not only feel stronger, you'll know exactly how to keep going. So if you're ready to take that step, join me. Click the link in the description to join the challenge. Your future self will thank you for it. Now let's get back to the episode.
Yes, I have.
So, do you bring people along? Are you playing sports through a YMCA or a community center, senior center? Where are you playing your sports currently?
Through the city of Atlanta.
Okay, okay.
They actually assist us in training. They make sure we get wherever we are going. They show seniors so much love.
I love that.
The love that they share with any seniors in the city of Atlanta, you don't find it nowhere else.
Wow, that's powerful. Okay.
Yes. I would not go to another city if it wasn't Atlanta.
Mm,
No place like Atlanta.
not even Brookhaven, huh? You said you're not going back.
Not even Brookhaven. Not even Brookhaven. No places like
Wow.
Atlanta for
That's
seniors.
that's
None.
powerful. I love that. Okay. So let's look back to when you had your car accident in 2013. How did that change your level of activity? Did you ever for a moment feel like, oh, it's over, I'm not going to be able to do certain things now? How did your mindset change as a result of that accident?
For one thing, I was thankful
Mm,
that I was still alive.
okay.
And I know if God is a God of love, that He was going to bring me through that incident. It may have not been for me, but I was used as a vessel.
Hmm.
And once He used me as a vessel, I started doing things like water aerobics. And that was therapy
Hmm.
for my limbs. And once I started doing the water aerobics, the lifeguard says, "Can you swim?" I was like, "Yeah," not knowing it's techniques to swimming, which I didn't learn in Mississippi.
Okay.
I learned you swim to live.
Right.
You get out there, you swim.
Right. Survive. Right.
Yes. But they trained me how to do backstroke, breaststroke,
Mm.
and actually the other
Is
stroke.
it the butterfly? Not the butterfly.
No, not the butterfly. The butterfly is one of the hardest
Okay, that's what I'm like.
techniques
Wait a second, not the
to
butterfly.
learn.
Okay.
Freestyle. So those are the two that I went to national doing, the freestyle and the backstroke. In the backstroke in 2017, I won 5th place. The other ones I was just winning from the bank, from the from bank to bank, bank to bank. I won. I finished.
Okay.
But yeah.
Well, you've competed in everything from basketball to discus, swimming, and even powerlifting. Take us
Yes.
back to how sports, how did you get involved in powerlifting?
Well, this year it was a new open event.
Oh, so you just started powerlifting this year?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I started last year. I trained last year up into this
Okay.
year. So I said, I can do that. You know this little man right here. All I got to do is say it. I can do that. And I did it. I received a coach and he trained me all the techniques, not to lift with my back, my arms, just lift with my legs.
There you go. That's the key.
So when I learned the technique, I lifted 150 pounds. And he's like, you could have lifted more than that the way you picked up that weight. I was like, really, coach? He's like, yeah.
Wait, now
We
what
picked it up
was this
today.
lift that you lifted 150 pounds?
We was in Des Moines, Iowa.
No, what was the lift? What lift was it?
150?
The
Deadlift. Deadlift.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
Challenging me. I'm like, what's the most that deadlift? A deadlift, 150 pounds. Okay, that's awesome. That's awesome. Now, do you get people saying anything to you about like lifting heavy weights, being, a seasoned adult or even a woman?
I haven't yet.
Okay, good.
They probably like, wow, you did it. You did it. Because I had a couple of people tell me, you don't need to do that. And I'm like, I'm going to show you. I hate haters.
Don't we all?
Don't tell me what
Sometimes
I
they're the
should do.
motivators, though.
Well, I was going to do it without him even saying that.
Right.
He was looking at, well, maybe you may get hurt. But sometimes you need your body, your bones need to be strengthened. So that's a plus for body lifting weights. Weightlifting training is strengthening your bones.
Absolutely.
And I don't want to be bent over. I want to always stand up.
I love it. So what
Yeah.
was your first event after you recovered from that accident in 2013?
In 2013, 2015, 2017, that's when I started 2017, the Olympics.
Okay.
After that.
So
Yeah,
you
that's
were
when I
recovering
started.
from 2013 to 2017, but you were
Yes.
still being active. Were you just doing like
Right.
therapy, physical therapy, or were you doing anything, any other sport between 2013 and 2017?
No, I was doing therapy, water therapy. And when that ended, as far as your insurance purposes, I started going to a city facility,
Okay.
Parks and Recreation. And I started doing the therapy that they taught me to do.
Oh, okay. You were
Just
doing it
didn't
on
have
your
to
own
go.
at that point?
Yeah. Yes.
Good.
Yes.
Okay. So what would you say has been your proudest moment or most memorable moment at the national level of competition?
Well, my proudest moments when I started winning gold medals. That was the proudest moments when you can get the medals that look like the city and the state that you went to.
Right. And what event
Those
was that in? What sport?
I started out getting medals in now I would always get medals at the state level. I would get 6, 7, 8 medals every time I went to the state. So when I started getting them on the national level, I was very proud. I was so proud that I met the mayor. He was running for office, and Mayor Andre Dickens. And I told him one day he was at a gathering in my community. And I said to him, if I bring back a medal, would you shout me out?
Okay.
My God. I brought back that medal and I was getting shout outs in everything he did. It was just like,
Wow. Okay.
it's powerful.
That is
Yes.
so
And
awesome.
he still does it today, even up until today. He still put me out there with my medal.
That is so awesome. I love that. So how do you train? I know you said you got a coach and you go to the senior center. How do you train for all of these competitions? Do they teach you about nutrition and all of that as well?
Now, my powerlifting coach, he tells me what I should eat, but he's the only one. But I have an appetite that's good anyway.
Okay.
I'm going to get my fruits, my vegetables, and my meats. Stay away from the bread. Lots of water, 64 ounce of water. And that's just the way I eat anyway. So it's not, I'm already disciplined in my nutrition.
Sounds like a recipe for success to me. That's so awesome. Well, obviously it's working.
Yes. It is. I've come down from 125 to 110,
Mm.
and I'm holding it. I'm holding it. I would like to get back to actually 105. That's when I
I'm
was in
like,
high
okay,
school.
yeah, you are 40 pounds. Like 105. Okay. Okay.
I like that buck five. I like that.
Okay. She said that book 5. Well, it sounds like you have, like I said, the recipe for success as far as like the physical and the nutrition. How do you prepare yourself mentally? Are there any rituals that you do to prepare yourself for the competitions?
I pray daily.
Okay.
I read the word. I meditate on the word, and that's all I do.
So you don't ever have any nerves when you're getting ready to compete?
No, it's on. When I get there, it's on because I have trained
Yes. I love
to
it.
just do. Yes, I'm ready. No nerve, no none of that.
That's
None of it.
awesome. That's awesome.
You better be ready for me. I tell you that.
That is so awesome. So it, like I said in your bio, you are not slowing down anytime soon. So you said you have some big goals and plans coming up. Can you share that? What's next for you?
My plan is to do pole vaulting.
Oh, huh? Wait, pole vaulting where you go over the
Yes,
okay.
yes, I'm gonna do it.
Wow.
Yes, and it's amazing. The gentleman just called me. He's a coach of pole vaulting. So I'm gonna get in it and I'm gonna do it and I'm gonna nail it.
I know that's right. Okay, so now I got to get into because I know you said it was like some people saying, "Oh, why you doing that?" What does your family think about all this? Do you have children, grandchildren? Like, how is your family involved with this?
I have one son,
Okay.
6 grandsons, and 3 great grands.
Mm.
So they're excited for me. My son don't want to show it all the time. He's like, "Oh, mama, that's good. That's good. You bring that gold home." So they are all excited for me.
That's powerful.
Yes. And even my family, my sisters and my brother. I mean, everybody.
Mhm.
I have a entourage that follows me to the Olympics.
Excuse me, she said an entourage. Okay. Do they carry your gym bag and all that stuff for you too?
They'll do all that. But they come with me.
That is awesome.
They
I love that you have that family support. That is really good. Yeah. That's very impactful because, sometimes depending on what you're doing, you might not have that support. So a lot of times people get involved in sports because they're looking for community. So the fact that you have the community within the sports and then you also have the support of your family, that's really, really powerful. Now, have you gotten any of your sisters or siblings or family members involved in sports because you're so involved?
no.
Really?
Can't get them off the couch.
Say that. Oh, you
Can't
can't
get them
get
off.
them off the couch, but you can get other people.
I
You
can't
know what?
get them.
I understand. I work with a lot of older women, well, men too, but mostly women. I work with a lot of older people, and I know I talk about coaching middle school, but I do kind of work with older people and younger people. And my dad just moved from California to live with me here in Texas. And I said, you know what? It doesn't make sense for me to be training these older adults and you sitting here on the couch like, no, we're going to get you trained too. So I started training him for the last 2 months, training him twice a week. And then this week is the first week that we start training 3 times a week. And he's all into it. He loves it. What time is our workout today? And he's ready. He comes out, you ready? And he'll start his dynamic warm up and everything. I love it. So yeah, I feel like I understand what you're saying. Like you can't get your family off the couch, but you just got to keep going. Like y'all can support me and eventually maybe they will do something. But yeah, that's unfortunate when we can't get our family involved to actually get up and do something.
But guess what? When the Olympics come back in 2027, the national, you need to get him involved in that. The camaraderie is amazing.
Well, you know what? I was going to say I'll have to ask you offline, but I can ask you now because maybe this will help someone else. How do you actually get involved? Where do you go? Because I didn't realize that it was such a huge organization or, that so many seniors were getting involved or involved in sports.
It We just got on in 2017. They've been doing it probably 30 or 40
Okay, so I
years.
just need to look up the Senior Olympics.
Look at the National Senior Games,
National Senior Games, okay.
and it's in your state.
Mhm.
Your state has a game
Okay,
to get you from state to
got it. So you
national,
gotta qualify, whichever.
so you have to
Right,
qualify.
that makes sense.
And it can be something easy as walking.
Mm,
That's an Olympic event.
right.
And maybe if something he did in high school or not even in high school, just did it, he can still
Right.
do it. I have seen seniors 103 years old running.
Mm,
The last one, she passed a couple of years ago, but she ran the 50 yard.
okay.
Ran, they walked, ran. We had a gentleman, he ran the 50 yard. He didn't walk it, he ran it.
Wow.
He was slumped over, he was standing up, 95 years old. Now, if that don't encourage somebody
Yes.
to get off the couch and do something for yourself, these people are doing
Mhm.
it. We think as a people, we think we can't do that anymore. That's not true.
Right.
You got to apply yourself. You got to get out and you got to train. Just like you was when you were younger. The same training affects you now. So my goal is my plans are to bring it to Georgia in 2031. And my plans are to have 15,000 people in Georgia.
For the
15
Senior Olympics?
for the
She said, "I
Senior
plan
Olympics.
to bring it there." Are you on the committee that organizes where it's gonna be?
I started it. I started it. I started it. Yes, I started it with the mayor of Atlanta. Yeah, yeah. It's gonna happen.
You said 2031?
2031. Gonna be Atlanta, Georgia.
I love it. I absolutely love it. Well, you mentioned how your faith and movement go hand in hand for you. How has your spiritual life supported your physical health, especially after your accident?
I had so many people in the church that I went to, kind of very well known at church. So everybody would lift me up. You're gonna put that down, you're gonna get up and you're gonna start doing things. So my spiritual base was there. They would just give me the encouraging words and like, Maggie, we know you. We know what you can do. So it's gonna be all right. You're gonna be all right. You just keep doing what you doing and everything gonna be all right. And that's where it actually just came into play that God had the right people in the right places in my life.
Yeah. Well, you talked about having your mental health together. Whatever you put your mind to, you can do it. You talked about your nutrition, your physical fitness as far as training for the competition. Is there any like ritual or self care habit that you practice on a regular basis? Like to just relax and just, be pampered or whatever. Is there something that you do for that?
Now I may go to the nail salon, get my nails manicure, pedicure.
Hmm.
Now this month I'm going to get a massage
Okay.
from head to toe next month, cause that's my birthday month. There next month. I'm going to get a massage from head to toe and sip a little champagne while I'm there.
I love it. Yes. Oh,
So that's about it. I mean, it's nothing. I know without God, I can't do nothing. So God is just infilled in my
yeah.
heart, and it brings out the love. I'd rather help somebody else do something than to help myself.
Yeah. Okay.
But it gives me strength
Yes.
to motivate others to do things, maybe take care of their needs, and I'll be all right.
Okay. So when would you say that you are in your flow state, in the zone, and what does it feel like?
When I'm in the zone, nobody can tell me nothing. Nobody can tell. I mean, it's just like I'm floating.
Mm-hmm.
I'm up there, but I'm humble with it.
Yeah.
So it's just the smile that I might give to somebody else. to know that, hey, I'm all right, but you won't know if I'm all right or not because I have this indwelling spirit within me to let me know that I got you covered.
That's awesome.
So I just float.
It's
That's all
almost
that.
an indescribable feeling, huh? Like you said, you're floating and yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. Well, you know what? I wanted to ask you because it's very obvious that you have your hair shaved and all the pictures that you sent me. I know for Black women especially that it is so much a part of our identity. So when did you decide, or was there a circumstance that caused you to lose your hair, or when did you decide to shave your hair off?
Actually, I had alopecia.
Okay.
It runs in my family. And I know the Lord used me for all of my sisters. I have 4 sisters and 1 brother. All of them are balling.
Mm,
So he used me for this family.
okay.
So I tried the wigs, I tried the add-ons, I tried all that stuff. And one of my dermatologists said, girl, just cut your hair off and go on. Get you some big earring and you can rock it. And from then on, I went to the barber shop one day. I said, cut it off. He cut it off. And I think somebody said, oh, you look nice. That's all I needed to hear.
Just one person. That's awesome. That's awesome.
And so I just cut it and I feel natural now. I don't have to, pay somebody to glue something in that is not mine and tired of going. Now you can't even try on the wig without buying a stocking. It's just like, really, y'all? Really? So I decided to use this as a point for women of any age. You can be beautiful if you think you're beautiful.
Absolutely.
But you got to love yourself first
Yes.
before anyone else love you.
Yes.
I love myself some Maggie.
I love me some Maggie. I love it. I love it. So we talked about, your spiritual life, and I thank you for sharing that. I think that that's really powerful, and I know that that can resonate with a lot of people because that's something else that we deal with a lot in the Black community is alopecia and having sensitive skin and skin irritation and all of that. So that's powerful. And you look beautiful with your hair cut off. And I didn't know if it was intentional or what. So thank you for sharing that. Do you see your journey? And you can just share, I should say, share your journey of how all of the things that you've experienced as far as alopecia and being in the car accident and just being active and winning all these medals and all of the, how has that been like a testimony or a testimony to help other people?
I always say, if God did this for me, he can do it for you. No matter what obstacles come in your life, incident, accidents, or mishaps, you can come out of anything if you believe.
Mm,
Trust God. So he knew all this was going to happen to me anyway.
mhm,
I just had to be ready to be a test for a testimony.
yeah,
So he's using me and I thank him for it.
yeah,
We all ask, Lord, if you use me,
mm,
what can I do? How can I help? It doesn't have to be the big things.
right.
It be the small thing of being bald.
Which could be a big
Simple.
thing for a lot of people.
A lot of
Yeah,
people. But it's okay because if you have your health and your strength, and thank God it wasn't from cancer.
right.
That's the important part. I have no cancer because I'm bald. Ask me why.
Right.
And then I can share with you. It wasn't cancer.
Mm-hmm.
It was what the Lord used me for. I've had a head full of hair.
Yeah.
And I'm thankful for when I had it. But now I don't have it anymore. And I'm still thankful.
Right. A lot less maintenance. You probably just have to moisturize your scalp and just go, huh? I love it.
Hey,
All right. Well, the last part of the podcast that we call our pass the torch, the pass the torch. So if you could speak to your teenage self, I know you said you started sports around 16. If you could speak to your teenage self about the importance of staying active, being involved in sports, and how the impact that it would have on your life now, what would you tell your teenage self? And in that, it's also speaking to the younger generation. What would you tell your teenage self and teenagers that might watch this podcast about how important staying active is and participating in sports for lifelong health?
I was always busy as a teenager. So what I would tell them, always find something that you are good at. Whatever sports it is, be good at it. Don't just take what they tell you. You got to know what you know that I can do anything.
Mm.
The confidence has got to be within. I know that some may be shy, but this is a way to come out and you were around a lot of people.
Yeah.
And you would encourage others if you took the first step. So take a step.
Take a step.
You're not walking alone. Always know that God is walking ahead of you.
Mm.
So you follow and you go through. Always leave somebody wondering, if I did that, if she did that, then I think I want to do that. So I encourage people now to move.
Mm.
Don't allow the doctor to tell you when to move.
Mm.
It's too late. Do it on your own so that you can advance this life. We don't know what's ahead of us, but we always know what's behind us.
Right.
So I'm looking forward to be 100 years old.
Amen. Amen. That's a word. That's a word.
And still participating in the senior games.
I love it. I love it. So what would you say, and I know, because you've already said it, but I just want you to reiterate it. What would you say to a woman that's a seasoned woman that's saying, you know what, I'm too old. I've never played a sport before. Walking is fine. What would you say to them that they just need to get more involved, do a little bit more, get off of that couch, motivation, or they've been active and they're just like, okay, I'm tired. I don't want to do it no more. Give them a word.
I tell you what, if you need me to hold your hand, I'll bring you with me, right along with me. And whatever you can't do, we'll work on you doing. And whatever you are tired of doing, find something else
There you go.
that you could enjoy. Because it's more than one sport. You may have played basketball, but now you could play tennis. You could play cornhole. You can play shuffleboard. You can play
You can roll. You can
pickleball,
learn how to roll.
bowling.
Right.
It's many things
Right.
that you could do. And what they don't realize, as far as basketball, we don't play full court anymore. We play from the 3-point line to the goal. You don't have to run. You don't have to run.
Okay.
All I need to do is pass you the ball. And if you're swift enough, if you're tall enough, all you got to do is shoot. So all you got to do is do it. That's what I'm saying. Do it.
Do it.
Yeah.
Like that company says, just do it. Just do it. Just do it. Well, Miss Maggie, I have certainly enjoyed our conversation. I am so serious. I am smiling so hard that my cheeks are hurting, trying to relax my face. But this has just been such a joy. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for sharing your story. This has been powerful. And I truly, truly hope that someone gets up and gets moving as a result of you sharing your story. Thank you so much for being on the Elevated Flow podcast.
And thank you for having me. And I'll come back anytime.
All right. We'll have to have you back. Well, this is Coach Flo signing off. Remember to find your zone and elevate your flow. Peace.
Peace.